morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the Zero to Gold Cap Challenge, and now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today we are currently at Blackrock depths, and that is within the Blackrock mountain. That currently means you have to go all the way over to either the Burning Steps or the Searing Gorge and head over to Blackrock mountain. Once you're actually inside of Blackrock mountain, all you have to do is just make your way over to Blackrock depths and run in like such. This is a Transmog farm once again, and let's go over how we're going to do this. Now, for obvious reasons, I was doing the old looter praiser for this, and it's pretty damn good. I do tend to enjoy this actual farm, and it's mainly just gathering up all of these mobs right here. Now, with this method, it's pretty dead simple. You just pretty much gather everything up and burn it down. But there are a few little pulls that you will be doing in order to maximize the amount of gold you're actually doing. Now, first recommendation is actually having a miner along with you and making sure you have a Darkmoon Firewater, because these guys like to stun. And the Darkmoon Firewater can pretty much mine it before you get stunned, so to speak. So it has a chance of just making it a bit faster, so you just don't get shield slammed or taunted, and then that stops the actual cast for mining. Now, all we do now is we're just following our way around, and we're just going in the first circle of the actual map. So we're just coming in here and running all the way around. And this is going to bring us all the way up. Obviously, this is a run through, so I haven't got Bear Tartar on. And to be honest, I didn't actually remember it this time. And by the way, all we do now is we hide behind this little wall bit. You can obviously pull some of the mobs within here, but mainly I tend to not, because I'm kind of lazy like that and I can't be asked to pull it. Just not being rude, just being honest. And then we just gather up all of the trash mobs, and we will just now head over to this green guy, and you will see the Shadow Forge gate ahead of you. Just click that and you will come into this bit of the courtyard right here, and just pretty much just take out all of these mobs. Now, you don't have to kill all of these guys like straight off the bat, but it is bloody damn helpful. By the way, when it comes to mining, it is always dark iron ore that you're going to be getting from this, so it's pretty much a very highly valued item, so to speak, because it is dark iron ore, and that sells for a decent amount of gold, so overall. Now, you're lucky if you get like 3 of these within the actual run of the deposits, and while you're gathering up all of these mobs. Now, I tend to just go into this area here and just farm it this way. That's more of my quick route in order to actually get it done a hell of a lot quicker than I usually should. If I have enough time to do a full hour's worth of farming, I will tend to go for the other part that we did at first, and not skip ahead and come to these guys right here, because at the end of the day, if I don't have a lot of time, I can still get a farm in with this particular farm, and it's kind of handy, so to speak. And now we just gather up all of the different types of things that we actually got. So let's just gather all of this up and see what we've actually managed to get a hold of. So basically that is it actually done. That is the farm. Now, to be honest, you don't need to use Dreamwalk. All you have to do is run all the way back through and go straight through the portal if you really wanted to. You can use Dreamwalk if you wanted, but it's actually a lot faster just running to the exit, because you're not actually that far from the entrance / exit, so to speak. So that being the case, what do we actually manage to get a hold of? Well, we got a hold of a load of low tier greens, which will be disenchanted, and they are roughly around about 100 to 300 gold worth. The necklaces obviously say 1,000 gold for the min buyout and market value, but if you look at the region sell average, it's 86 silver, and I am not going to bother with that necklace. I'm just going to disenchant it because it's worth more than the 50 silver we can vend it for, because the disenchant value is 5 gold. The things of note that we actually got a hold of from this was the Alabaster Plate leggings for 899 gold, the Elegant leggings of Fire Flash, which are 1,176 gold, along with 6 of Warlords, which was 388 gold, and we got 2 of those actually. I was pretty damn happy with that. And we also got a design of the Emerald Owl, which sells for pretty much nothing. It's about 5 gold, but it's a recipe, it's going to sell. The pattern of the Big Voodoo Cloak, which is a leveler working one, which sells for 20 gold. Not overly that big. The recipes from this don't sell for all that much. We have over 64 dark iron ore, which is 23 gold a piece on my realm. And the Mage Weave cloth, which is, well, it's Mage Weave cloth, is not going to be worth all that much. Cloth isn't worth a great deal. 98 of those, along with 485 rune cloth, respectively. We also have 4 aquamarines and 5 star rubies. The thing of note for this entire actual farm is the beautiful glowing Brightwood staff, and that is a value of, well, a min buyout value of 2,500 gold, or a market value of 3,658 gold, or a region market value average of 14,362 gold. This is pretty good staff. Let's just have a gander at what it actually looks like. It looks exactly like the one my mage uses, mainly because I've farmed this before and I decided to keep the Transmog. Overall, not too bad, not too bad. It says around about 13,462 gold. We didn't get lucky on any of the WorthIT stuff, such as if we go into our Transmog once again and we go down to Blackrock depths, it says around about 3,251 gold for the hour, but we wanted to test our luck for the BOE Blues, which is the Battle Chaser's Greaves, valued at 657 gold, the Blister Bane Wrap, which is 17,971 gold, the Stone Shield Cloak, 3,297 gold, the Funeral Pyre Vestment for 450 gold, the Mar Alom's Grip, which is 7,973 gold, the Brain Cage, which is terrible, it's a terrible BOE. Basically, if you get this on this run, you've basically lowballed the BOE Blue. The other thing of note that I'm being attacked. I forgot to kill that mob apparently. And the Searing Needle, which is 300 gold. The Doom Forged Straight Edge, which is 1,464 gold. Rib Splitter for 598 gold. The Judge's Gavel for 280 gold, and the Spire of Stone Shaper for 61,729 gold. This one's the item of note that you really want to get. Spire of the Stone Shaper. This is seriously, it's great. For Transmog, it's at a 0.02. It's a BOE Blue, and it is a pretty damn nice Transmog, so to speak. 60k for that, and that is if you high roll it, obviously. Obviously, we didn't actually high roll it at all, so that's pretty damn bad. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with all of this. It's turned out for a decent amount. We've got some dark iron ore we can sell. We've got quite a lot of materials. Only a few bits of Transmog. Not really overly too keen on it, but like I said yesterday, I wanted to do a bit of farming instead of doing the TSM stuff. I am nearly finished with the raid night stuff. Just going to take probably tomorrow. I'll be able to actually get it done, and we can be fully prepped for the week ahead for raid night. Aside from that, let's get into the gold for the day. Okay, so the gold for the day is a healthy 44,023 gold for not even trying once again. This is because we've set ourselves up so good with all of our crafted transmogs, all the other different types of stuff, and now we can just play around with just doing random bits and bobs and just pulling in more and more gold. We haven't crafted any more potions, we're just grabbing any extra stuff. The things of note that we actually sold today was 48 Greater Flasks of Vast Horizon for 26,952 gold. We also sold a Glyph of the Queen, which is 5 of those for 3,379 gold. and we also sold 21 Pyrian bars for 2,266 gold, and last and finally, our loaded gnomish dice for 10,315 gold. Now obviously when we first farmed that up, that was around about 80,000 gold. Now it's obviously, we actually sold it for 10,000, so it turned out to be a 10,000 gold an hour farm for us. That is the problem with long-term selling stuff. You may not get exactly what you have looted in gold value. This is why transmog farming is always up in the air, so to speak, on how much gold you're actually going to get, and that's why with transmog in particular you need to increase the amount of variety you have in order to pull in more and more gold each and every time. Aside from that, guys, that is 44,118 gold, and like yesterday, I actually forgot to tell you our gold running total in our bag, which is now 647,872 gold. Along with that, that's pretty damn awesome. I'm really chuffed with the way things are going, and we've got a load more than like last week. When last week we only had 330,000 gold, we are pretty damn good, and we have a lot more to play with when it comes to investments. Aside from that, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say for the day. I've actually just finished work, so that means I've got 2 days off, which I will be working on. I will actually be working on some pretty long farms, so to speak. Aside from that, guys, have a lovely rest of the day, and I shall see you tomorrow.